Alright, we got volume. I'm back. Welcome to another edition of, you guessed it, Joel Davis Media Network. How y'all guys doing? How are you guys doing? Man, I missed y'all, man. I missed the hell out of y'all. I'm not even gonna lie, okay? I missed you guys. I've been working hard in the lab, cooking my ass off, and everything else. But without further ado, new setup. If you know, the intros now. I switched over to another software. I'm doing it through Streamlabs. I'm still offering people a chance to join me on my streams through a Restream right now. Restream gave me a free month to try their product out. So we're going to do just that. Try their product out, see what we're talking about, see what is going on with it, and go from there. So either way it goes, this is where I'm at with everything. This is what I'll be doing to continue to get everybody involved in the whole machine. Now, without further ado, we are going to get into a very touchy subject tonight that a lot of people... Oh yeah, definitely. I'm not streaming live on Rumble tonight. We're going to talk about something that a lot of people don't want to talk about in light of the Blackistan Chronicles crime network is the city of Atlanta. City of Atlanta right now, aka Hot Atlanta. Some people call it the Black Mecca of the South. Some people call it, you know what I'm saying, the land of milk and honey for son men and son women not to feel oppressed. But guess what? I got something to say here. That's a whole damn lie and a half. Because people are being oppressed over there. And it's not because of the invisible white man that they keep talking about left and right. They're being oppressed by criminal activity. And that criminal activity is being done by what? Predominantly sun men. So we're going to go into the city council meeting that recently have gotten everybody talking their head off for the past 10 days with rappers Killer Mike and 2 Chainz. Now, if you don't know who Killer Mike and 2 Chainz are, the people that do follow me, that don't listen to that type of hip-hop music, I'm going to give you a rundown. They are very successful artists. I would call Killer Mike a B-list, a B-list mainstream rapper, but an A-list underground, especially in the South, celebrity rapper. Now, he has done some work in the community. I'm not going to knock the brother down. He's done some work, you know what I'm saying? He put some boots on the ground. He has, you know, got involved on a lot of community actions. But Killer Mike still got that Blackistan mind frame, which we'll get to in a second. Next, we have 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz is also a successful rapper. Okay, he has been around some very A-list rappers, and he is considered an A-list rapper himself. He's been on the show Most Expensive-ish, aka Shit, on the Spike TV. He's been rumored to even open his whole restaurant, but Mr. 2 Chainz is also very woke. Now, I know you're probably saying, oh, I'm not surprised. He's been on the Larry King show. I think before, I think Larry King passed away. Hell, I don't know. Maybe he's still alive. I don't know. Get in the comments, tell me if I'm right or wrong. He's also been on CNN and a few other mainstream liberal talking networks, speaking about how the black children in Atlanta is not getting this opportunity to be successful. But I'm here tonight to always do what I do best: investigate, dissect, and give you the skinny of what is real and fiction. Because see, what people don't understand is when you from the stand like I am, you start to understand when you leave it and really start becoming successful and growing to be your own adult. You start looking at what's facts and what's fiction. And tonight we're about to go deep dive and do just that. So sit back, relax. Yeah, I thought so, Mr. X. I knew you had passed away. I know it wasn't crazy. I just wanted to make sure I didn't want to put nobody in a bad way. But before I start on to this, my heart goes out to the Ann H family. She pretty much is dead. They declared her dead today. I think she's only on life support just to harvest her organs, to preserve, not harvest, to preserve her organs, to see if they are good enough to give to others that may need it. So again, heart goes out to her family. Like I said before, I really haven't reported on the lady because, you know, when people die a tragic death like that, I don't want to be the dude that be a straight asshole and start ripping them apart. But we will do our due diligence to tell you what's been found out later on in that report. Follow my other channel, which is All American All American Hip Hop Network. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, Atomic. You can always go through PayPal. Yeah, you're right. A lot of people are envious of that influence. But let's go on and let's jump into the next page, guys. Let's go to my favorite one. You know what I like to say. Let's see what we're going to go in here. Oh yeah, we about to go to the next frontier. Let me go bring up the magic screen here that we've been talking about. And y'all, shout out to my wife. She's a real MVP. She the one that told me you need to talk to the people tonight. She said, because your ass is mine all day tomorrow. Shout out to the wife, baby. You know, it was our anniversary last weekend. I did a little streaming, but we had some fun. Shout out to that woman there. The only woman that can put up with my crazy ass. All right, so let's do a deep dive into what they got to say about being oppressed in America today with this new ordinance, nuisance ordinance. Yeah, that's what I meant, nuisance ordinance. So let's find out what's going on with it, and then I will give you my commentary as we break it down. So you know what I do, pause my mic. I will get to the comments. Y'all know how the comments go. If you give me a donation first through Cash App or PayPal, you are going to get first dibs. If you do a donation through Super Chat, you also get first dibs. Other than that, it's going to be a random selection. So without further ado, let's jump into this. I just heard y'all say y'all not getting no sound. Let me get it taken care of. Hold on. I'm about to get it taken care of, guys. Alright. Let me do a test. Alright, I'm gonna play and see if we can hear it now. Hold on for 1 second. I'm gonna pause.
Professional name is Chainz. I actually own a couple of businesses in the city, Escobar and Escobar Seafood. I'm very blessed, and I also like to be a blessing to others, and that's what my businesses have allowed me to do. I brought up a real deal friend from me, Michael Render. I would like to yield it to him so he can really talk about the bigger picture here.
I'd like to start. How y'all doing? I'd like to start by saying I was here May 10th, and it doesn't seem like we've gotten much done. May 10th, I talked about the importance of small and local businesses. As Atlanta grows, corporations are going to be coming into here. So somebody's going to have a nightlife in the convention city. It's going to be the owners of Hard Rock, or the owners of Hooters, or the owners of a W Hotel, or it's going to be the little people that went to Frederick Douglass and maids and
You know, I appreciate Big Mike's passion for trying to make shit real. Oh, okay, he says real loud. I adjusted a little bit, brother, so that way it won't be too loud on the audio. I adjusted a little bit, right, so it don't be so loud. You know, I really do. I appreciate his articulate mind of trying to make sure that black businesses get an opportunity in Atlanta. I give him that, okay? Small businesses. But he talks about Hooters and these big corporations. What do these big corporations do when they are surrounded by an area where they know that it could be violence or there could be an issue for their patrons? So that way they do not get hurt. They provide security. They're going to get a police officer. They're going to make sure they got enough security in their area so that way they can be able to take care of their patrons. See, that's the problem with the small businesses in Atlanta that's trying to stay woke. They don't want to get the police involved. They don't want to go and get security that is trained, that has been prior FBI, that no martial arts, that's been disciplined to protect their businesses and patrons at all costs. They want to just wing it. And because they just want to wing it, this is what happens. Also, this is not just because now of crime that's been bestowed just out of nowhere. This has also come from woke DAs that they had beforehand that wouldn't lock these criminals up and throw away the key. Because in their mind, they were oppressing the sun men that were committing most of these crimes statistically in Atlanta. Newsflash. You cannot save Blackistan. All you can do in Blackistan is control it from spreading to being a cancerous situation. I'm just being real. You can never cure it. It's just like poverty. My mother used to tell me something all the time. She said, baby, there's two things that you cannot solve in the world today. and that is poverty and ignorance. Because guess what? As soon as you cure somebody with ignorance, it comes right back. Exactly. Soros-backed attorney generals. You ain't making it up. God knows there are plenty of them. Plenty of them. If you don't believe me, we can go and talk about what Ron DeSantis had to do last week. He had to escort one out because old boy thought it was a game. So yes, we got a lot of those. All right, let's continue back to the rest of what they're saying at the meeting.
Southwest DeKalb and schools like that. The question starts to become, are we going to keep Atlanta a place where local people can grow and thrive here? We've honored 3 people today from Adamsville who grew local businesses or were influenced by that. This ordinance will wipe out the opportunity to do that. We will not be electing council people from here. We will not be growing businesses from here because it will all be turned over to corporations. I insist that this be sent back to committee. We will not wait 2 weeks to simply let a vote come again that will vote us out quietly in the night. This is one of the only cities where entertainers and athletes have gone on to form a business class. When you go to New York, the clubs ain't owned by people who look like you. When you go to Los Angeles, the clubs ain't owned by people who look like you. When you go to Miami, you might get turned away by people who look like you that don't feel like you deserve to be in the club. I'm saying to Atlanta right now, I'm saying to every city council person, when you come around and you need donations, when you come around and you need votes, you come to us singers and dancers and club owners and we oblige you. And for those that don't, the people you ally with are us. The people that you need to in the last second to get you are us. So do the right thing and send this back to committee. I've worked with many of you all before. I'd love to work with you in the future, but more
So basically, Killer Mike is saying, hey man, I voted for you guys. I made major donations. Why won't you see it our way? Why can't you just understand that this is Blackistan? So what? Somebody got shot and killed in front of 2 blocks from the club that I own, or the club that 2 Chainz got a eatery at. So what? Somebody went up here and try to run their car into their ex-lover or soon-to-be ex-lover because they found out their lover was creeping on them. I mean, so this is what the nuisance law is, because I know a lot of people is asking me, what is this nuisance law? I'm finna get back into that right now. We finna pull up the nuisance law so y'all can get an idea of what it is for Atlanta, why everybody's going crazy. What's up, Sonya? I ain't seen you in a minute. Well, I seen you the other night when you said I had you laughing about when I said I'm getting tired of these goddamn programs. I am. I'm getting tired of hearing black folks talking about programs. They've been talking about programs since God knows when. Ain't shit happened good yet. Okay, so we about to do a dive on what this nuisance law is. Georgia defines a nuisance as anything that causes hurt, inconvenience, or damage to another, and action needed to be illegal considered a nuisance. Okay, so this is the new nuisance law. And this is what they're proposing. This is not it. Hold on, guys. This is not it. Let me go to the article, to the woke article. So this happened back in May when they made this rule. They made this law. Okay, it's supposed to help fight crime. So they said when Johnny Mills first learned about the city of Atlanta's current nuisance ordinance, he was reading a news article about the closure of Encore Hookah Lounge in downtown. The nightlife entertainment venue has a 2-year streak of violence that led to 2 shooting deaths, a reported aggravated assault, and more than 170 incoming calls to the Atlanta Police Department citing illicit activity. Prior to its closing, the city filed 2 separate complaints in court that detail how it had exhausted its means to resolve the matter with Encore's owners, noting how violence that began the incident within the club stemmed to large issues of safety for surrounding businesses and tourist attraction. Okay, now this been going since Keisha Bottoms was in there, but she really didn't do too much to help with moving this along. Okay, she try to remove or revoke alcohol privileges, but that alcohol ain't the problem. So in May, the city council introduced an amendment to the current nuisance ordinance in conjunction with the Mayor Andrew Dickens' new nightlife crime division. The update calls for the city to close a business or residential property that is deemed a nuisance by the municipal court twice in 24 months. I'm with it. There you go. So that's what they're fighting about. That's what they upset. They upset because, well, if somebody say what they got going on is a nuisance, okay, they shouldn't be closed down. Now, again, did you know, if you notice the breakdown of what a nuisance is, it is anything that can cause danger to society, anything that can cause danger to patrons at that time. So that's what this law is about. So basically, they're upset that they cannot go and have their, ratchet activity going on around them, and people just look the other way, saying it's going to hurt black businesses. How? I think it would help it, right? Because if you're a black business and you're living in Atlanta, and you know that Atlanta is known for all this crime against son men and son women, and you come up there and say, listen, I got this now, I got this protection right here, I got these cops right there. Hey, it is what it is. And not to mention, too, it also weeds out the people that also got illegal fronts as a business. So I'm with that. I'm with that 110%. So that's all they're saying. Like, yo, if you become a nuisance, your ass is gone. We're not trying to help save you. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. And people talking about, well, I'm being unfairly targeted.
So I love to see the people that run our nightlife working with
Time has expired. Thank you.
All right, I'm about to pause. Hold on.
Hey, how you doing? Can you hold on? Oh, where you going?
So that's what they're fighting about. Sorry, I had to get that off there. But guess what, guys? They're fighting about this. But let's bring up some of the recent things that has happened in Atlanta. Why we got this ordinance? Okay, just give me a brief moment. We about to go. Let me switch my camera right quick. We about to go into memory lane. Okay, we about to do some rewinding of why this ordinance is really happening in Atlanta. All right. And guys, give me one moment here. I'm just gonna take my camera off for a brief moment and mute my mic. Give me one moment. Look at this one right here. This is why there is a ordinance going on. Sorry about that, guys. I had to had to look up something and had to talk to the wife for a minute. But here, look at this. We finna play this clip. Y'all finna play this clip. All right, I can't get the video to play. I don't know what's going on the website. But, okay, maybe I can get it to play. If I get it to play, I can mute it. But I don't think I can. Let me see. I'm waiting. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get it to play. I'm going to try. I don't think I'm going to get this video to play. I really don't. But either way it goes, I'm going to talk about this one right here. This happened Wednesday. This is in Atlanta. Lakewood Avenue. Man had a birthday party and was shot during his birthday. His birthday, guys. His birthday. This is why we have what we have going on right now. This is why they want a nuisance ordinance. Okay? And this was a rental, something like a Airbnb. A dispute broke out and it led to gunfire, like always. I think they're about to play right now what happened.
A man is dead after being shot and killed at his own birthday party.
Yeah, that shooting happened late Wednesday night on Lakewood Avenue in southeast Atlanta. Let's get right over to Good Day's Mark Teichner, who joins us live from downtown Atlanta with the details. Mark.
Yeah, simply terrible situation. This was supposed to be a birthday celebration with friends at an airport.
Join the Falcons in 2022 for more games, more access, and more value, including tickets to 9 regular season home games, the ability to exchange tickets, free gear, and free away game tickets. Select your seat today.
Southeast Atlanta, downtown Atlanta. That's where it was at.
Celebration with friends at an Airbnb, and it ended up in death and tragedy.
We believe that they were here for a birthday celebration.
A man.
Before we go back to this story, I want y'all to think what I'm talking about. Think about this. Airbnb, downtown Atlanta. This is supposed to be one of the safest spots you supposed to be in, right? You supposed to be celebrating, having a good time, letting loose, being excited that you are celebrating your best day of your life, your birthday, your happy born day. Hell, afterwards, you even supposed to be looking forward to possibly getting birthday sex, whether it's your wife, your side chick, your side band, whatever the hell you got going on. But unfortunately, this man didn't experience that. He experienced hot lead and death. But again now, Killer Mike and 2 Chainz will tell you that, oh, well, you know, that's just, that can happen anywhere, man. You know, that's tragic. But still, about black businesses, no, bro. You ain't understanding the concept of trying to preserve black businesses. To preserve your business in downtown Atlanta, you got to have an ordinance like that. So that way, when you got bad apples that can't do the right thing, they got to go. You got to get your behind out of here. And they don't want to talk about that. Shout out to Hard Place. Thank you for coming in, joining in. They never talk about this. They never discuss these situations. Now, I guarantee you, if that man would have been smart and would have had possibly security at his own birthday party, maybe some after-hour cops that he probably would have paid or would have probably even volunteered to make sure he would have had a safe party, he probably would be alive today. But see, we don't do that in Blackistan. We think that's too lame. Man, you gotta need no cop at no party, bro. Yeah. And you see what happens. Rest in peace. Can't make this shit up. Let's continue with the story.
Is gunned down at his own birthday party. Police say a group of friends gathered Wednesday night at an Airbnb on Lakewood Avenue in southeast Atlanta. Around 11:45, some kind of dispute broke out, leading to gunfire.
It looks like there was an event at this location, possibly a birthday party, and with friends, and somehow, some way, the shooting occurred.
The victim, described as in his 20s, was shot once and rushed to Grady. Sadly, doctors were unable to save his life. Detectives tell us the incident started inside the home and then spilled outside. They detained a person of interest who is being questioned at police headquarters.
Do we think that person might be the shooter, or are we still looking possibly for the shooter?
At this time, we're still investigating that to see what his involvement is in the incident that occurred.
The victim's loved ones descended on the scene, obviously heartbroken over what happened. Pretty tough.
Again, Killer Mike will not talk about that. He won't talk about going to the scene where you got mothers and sisters and girlfriends and all these cousins all bawling and crying because a young life was taken violently for what? No reason. It always happens. Hell, it's so bad in Chicago that when people get shot, well, when people get a drive-by while on live, people just say, "Oh man, he got hit. I hope he all right. I'll wait till if he get back on. If he don't, I know he dead." They used to it. They get numb to it. It's whatever. I'm being serious. Look at these documentaries in these cities of Blackistan where people really talk about what they have gone through and what they experience. They used to this shit. It's cool to them. Oh yeah, you know, so-and-so died, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Live by the gun, die by the gun. We the only culture that do this shit. Some men and some women from Blackistan. Hell, we the only culture besides the Mexicans over there in Mexico or over there in the Dominican Republic from time to time that'll have a damn dead body posted up against the wall. You know, we celebrate the man's thugness. Playing his diss records, got vodka and weed and coke or whatever in his casket. We just don't give a damn. But again, you want people to take us seriously. Man, you can't make this shit up, bro. But there's more. There is more bullshit in Atlanta that they don't talk about. Give me one moment. We're going to get back to the main channel. I'm finna show you guys some more stuff. Let me get my video capture back up here. Sorry about that earlier. Yeah, we're going to go back to the main. We're going to show some more. I got more stories, man. This don't stop. This is Atlanta. It never stops. Okay? I'm right by, I'm not by Atlanta, but I'm glad I'm in South Georgia. I mean, Savannah's rough, but it ain't like no damn Atlanta rough.
Yeah, I gotta take a photo.
Okay. It ain't no Atlanta rough.
Be careful. Did he call you? Yeah.
I mean, I'm just telling you now. Let me see what I can find here, guys. Let's see what we got. And that is Zeus telling everybody how he is upset that he did not get a chance to go and do his ritual. I can't say it on here, because when I say it, he's going to lose his stuff. So, hold on. Let me see something here. Hold on. Now give me 1 second. Yeah, it's Zeus. He's all around. Hold on, guys. If I can, I'm just trying to. Alright, hold on, guys. Let me see here. Alright. Here's another one that everybody's talking about, that these entertainers are pissed off about the most. Let's bring this one up. Y'all hit that like button. Only place you're going to find nothing but real news. Okay? And tonight we got to focus on Atlanta, because this is my... this is my state. Now I just got to break it down more than anybody can. This rapper right here, Young Thug, aka the Slime People. Young Slime Life, or they change it to Young Stoner Life. Well, look at old boy now. Even though that was his dad that was at the city council that was talking with Big Mike and all them, which I didn't get his part of the video where he's talking about that, Atlanta needs to not smother young men's opportunity. And I always like to throw his son as the example of being wrongfully accused. Well, looks like Fulton County filed additional charges against Young Thug and his alleged associates. Because now they said he had illegal possession of multiple firearms. He had a modified machine gun, street gang activity, and now drug trafficking. See, guys, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Like, they are They're not playing. They going to get these dudes to crack. And I'm telling you now, I wouldn't be surprised if Young Thug flips. Somebody gonna flip, because that's a lot of gang of time they facing. And they got everything documented on them. Because Fannie Williams ain't playing with them. She trying to get all the thugs off the street. All these rappers with all these crews, she done said she gonna get most of them off. And a lot of these crews are running scared. But you know, that's when you got rappers like Killer Mike and 2 Chainz saying, well, no, y'all just targeting these guys because they're young, black, and rich. No, these guys want to still be thugs. They still think they in the PJs on the 5th Ward or the 6th Ward or whatever ward they thought they were in Atlanta. They haven't realized that you're no longer in the streets. You're a business now. You are a celebrity. You need to think and move like a legit business. You need to leave that bullshit alone. It's like me being almost 40 years old and I just wake up one morning and tell my wife I want to be Thug of the Year. It ain't gonna happen. I'm 40 fucking years old. It's time to grow the fuck up. It's time to get real. This kid is 30. Yeah, Tommy Tabasco, he is a sweet guy whenever he talks with common sense. But as soon as he get in front of them Wokians, his common sense disappear. I just hate that when you got talented musicians have no sense of what it means to live like a citizen. That shit just fucks my head up. But there's more examples. There's more. Let's look at some more examples on this field trip of how crazy Atlanta really is. And this is why they got to do something about this crime. This is why you got this ordinance that unfortunately 2 Chainz and them are not understanding. They just think that these people just woke up and said, we just going to be mean to the people in Atlanta. I mean, I'm showing y'all actual stories where it's near downtown and shit's popping off. Here's another one. Right here, Atlanta Park shooting raises concerns over continued gun violence. This is another one. This park is, I think, this is Atlanta Park that was downtown. This is a shooting of 6 people at a popular Atlanta park that left 2 dead and a child in critical condition. I mean, I'm just telling you, this is Atlanta, buddy. And y'all up here trying to say that all of a sudden that they shouldn't have no ordinance where if a place of business is popping off with all this violence that they can't be shut down. You got to be shitting me. I think 2 is being nice. I think you should have 1 shot. 1 shot to have some notorious violence or someone getting hurt and your ass is over. They talking about, well, what about these corporations? You know why? Because these corporations don't have that shit. Because they're going to have the cops and shit like that as security. Because they're going to protect their investment. That's why they're a what? A corporation. That's why you got to think like one. Look at that. April Sparks was a 33-year-old mother of 3. And she's no longer with us, guys. And she got caught in the gunfire. And her daughter witnessed her mama getting riddled up with bullets. Then you got all this going on. I mean, this is crazy. Let me go let my little dog in. I mean, you gotta understand, you cannot live by the gun and die by the gun. Live by the gun and think that sooner or later you're not gonna die by the gun. And once again, what is this? Southwest Atlanta Park. What is Southwest Atlanta? Downtown Atlanta. But still, Killer Mike and them still talking about they should not have no ordinance. Hell, they even got a basketball program and it ain't helping. That's one of the programs where they play basketball at one of these popular parks. Remember what we talked about in my last on live when I said I'm tired of all these damn sun men and sun women talking about all these damn programs for underprivileged black kids. Quit that shit. Quit that bullshit. Y'all screaming about that. Talking about they need a program to get off the energy. And what happens in these programs, these late night ball games and shit? The same shit that always happens. Some little thug gets a bright idea. Shit, man, I gotta get this shit lit. You know, I got ops. You know how the young folks is. They love saying they got ops. Like having an op is a fucking honor, a badge of honor, some shit. Stupidest shit I ever heard. I didn't know having your head on a swivel is like a badge of honor. Yeah, that is right, Sonya. They're tax funded. They only put his name on it because, you know, it's LeBron. They were just trying to do something real fancy and smooth. So they ask, when they ask, how can we do this? How can we solve this crime problem? Well, there's a lot of ways you can solve it. Like I said, you can get tough on crime, or you can do this. We about to take another trip on memory lane. Shout out to my boy AK Nation, who talked about this story a long time ago, and I'm just bringing it back to you. Bring it back to you. Hold on. Trying to find this story here. I know it was around. Oh my God, I can't find it. Now give me 1 second. Yeah, I think it was. My dogs, they're going. Alright, Zeus, hold on. Here you go. Alright, so give me 1 second, guys. Let me Alright. Let me see here. I cannot find this story. I might have to look it up through I can't find it. I cannot find this story. Alright, let me see something here. I'm gonna try one more. I can't find it, guys. I cannot find this for nothing. Yeah, I can't find it. I was trying to find this story. I'm gonna try one more time. I gotta find this one more time. If I can find it, I can tell y'all what I'm. I'm gonna have to go to AK Nation. That's the only way. Nah, I don't think it's been deleted. I just gotta find that. I gotta go on AK Nation's page. I'm just gonna have to go on YouTube and do it that way and find it. Oh, he's good stuff, man. AK Nation, he talks about crime like I do. He's very conservative, black guy, but he hood, he a little hood. think if I can bring up that video, it should come up. I'll do it this way. I should have saved it because it's a great video. Alright, maybe it's coming up. Maybe to show it. If it don't after this, I'm going to go with somewhere else. But oh man, they don't have it. I don't know. I can't spell Bangladesh and shit. I can't find it, guys. I don't know where it's at, but you need to look it up. AK Nation, he could probably put you into the game of it, but either way it goes, they got a tutoring farm. They got an actual tutoring farm. They actually got a building where they go up here and do what they need to do to study successfully, okay, and to be successful. Why don't we do that? They want to always do programs. Well, let's look at the programs. Or what about this right here? Hold on. There's another one. We're going to talk about that. Look at which are the most successful immigrants in the U.S. You got Asians, Mexican Americans. They don't say nothing about our asses. Let's see what they talk about black Africans in the U.S. that comes in the U.S. What do they do? Yep, Jamaican and Haiti, Nigeria, all them come over here. Dominican Republic, yeah, that's right. Dominican Republic, you're black. I'm tired of y'all always talking about. Well, you know, I'm Spanish. It doesn't matter. Your ass is black too. You're black Spanish. Guyana, you're black. You're black Asian. Trinidad and Tobago, yeah, you're black Caribbean. Kenya, you're black. Guyana, you're black. Somalia, I'm Somalian. when that's in my bloodline. You're super black. So yeah, get that shit. You're black. Now, what do these people do? They get here and they work their ass off. Let's look at look at what they do. 21. It's just been happening since 2000. Masters and higher, 21%. Bachelor's degree. Let me see here. Nearly a third of black immigrants ages 25 and older, 31% had at least a bachelor's degree in 2019. I want y'all to hear that shit. I want you to hear that shit. By the time they were 25, they already got a bachelor's degree. The 10% point increase was larger than the increase among the black U.S.-born population. There's an 8-point difference. The entire U.S.-born population, 9 points, and the entire immigrant population, 9 points. So that let you know, they come here, they ain't trying to play games. They trying to get to the money. Okay? And they even tell you how much money they make by the time they get here. Masters and higher, bachelor's degree. This is how many people are trying to get it in the immigrant world. Yeah, and they do live in the South. And guess what? When they come down to the South, they kick ass. Because they got one thing in their mind: to be successful. To be successful. They're not being no victim. Why do they do that? Because their family instill education in them. Do you know? I'm going to tell y'all a real story. It's a story time with your boy Joel. I had a friend that I went to school with, and he was a Jamaican, black Jamaican kid. I'm not going to say his name. I don't name drop. Dude was absolute fucking smart. I mean, when I say he was smart, this dude, he really took the time, studied, got his work done, did the things like a normal student would do. His parents had one rule: he could not date until he was 18. I used to clown this guy all the time. Bruh, you can't date till you 18. Fuck that. I need to go out here. You know, I would try to get him to break the rule, but he wouldn't. This dude was so loyal to his parents that he was not determined not to date anyone until he was 18. Fast forward now, since we are adults now, this same guy is very successful. He is living in Miami. He has multiple businesses. He has been married now for almost 20 years, I want to say. Yeah, almost 20 years. He's got 3 kids. His wife that he married was something that I didn't even expect. He married a white Irish woman. I would thought he would get with a black woman, but see, black women would always tease him. Black girls would always tease him because he wore glasses. He had that African accent, that Jamaican accent, but he wore glasses, and he was very nerdy, but he was smart, very smart. See, this goes to show you in the stand. This is why a lot of black women get bitter with black men like that, because they are so focused on the swag, the dude with the nice clothes, the athlete, you know what I'm saying? All the shit that they've been programmed in modern society is supposed to be success and cool. By the time that they get near 30 and they done got 2 or 3 kids later and 2 or 3 baby daddies, and now they want love on a one-way street, never been married, they have nothing to offer because they've never been married, they've never been in a real serious relationship, and they have all the signs of fuck you, I don't want to deal with you. And I'm being honest, because no man wants to deal with a woman that's got multiple baby daddies And some may be involved, some may not, or dude want to pop up when you done start messing with her. Dudes don't want that headache. So that's why a lot of times that happens. And then that's when they get upset when the good black dudes that they didn't want, because he was lame, he was this, he was that, go and date or marry outside their race and get a woman that is ready to commit and be there. And let me tell y'all another thing too. I know a lot of these manosphere people ain't like me, because I'm straight manosphere too, but I don't believe in one talking point about the size of a woman and she got to be a size 6 and all shit. Listen, if the woman's healthy and she loves you for you and she's taking care of business and she got your back at the end of the day, all that shit can be handled. Okay? Go with what you know works for you. You know, all these manosphere people talking about all these dress sizes and shit, and the girl got to be in the gym damn near 5-6 times in a fucking week. Listen, if she got kids, how the hell you gonna arrange all that? Unless you got some nanny money that we don't know nothing about. Now, if you got all that on the works, then fine, she might can do all that. But if you ain't got no money dropping like that, you need to shut the hell up and be like the rest of these men out here and support a good woman. Because good women are hard to find. Because these modern women today ain't shit. I'm telling you now, I would want to go on a dating market if I was a guy right now, buddy. Hell to the nah. These women today ain't, these new age women ain't nothing. But we'll talk about that on another day for another topic. But I just want everybody to get back to Atlanta. This is the problem that Atlanta is not looking at. You cannot put a Band-Aid on a freaking gunshot wound. You got to go in there and remove the bullet. You got to go in there and you got to stitch it up. You got to do a recovery process. And that's what Atlanta's got to do. Now, I know y'all going to ask me, well, Joel, what about the whole police side of Atlanta? I'm glad you asked. Police recruitment. Let's look at that. Let's look at that right quick. I'm getting sleepy, guys. I'm about to wrap this up real quick. I'm getting tired, your boy getting tired. And plus, I got to do some editing tomorrow a little bit before I get busy doing some what they call summer cleaning for preparing for fall. Cause me and my wife got a lot of cleaning we got to do over the weekend trying to get ready for fall. Let's see here. Let's paste this right here. So I'm about to tell y'all what the recruitments look like. Now I want y'all to hear this. Now they trying to brag about it, but it's still sad. Y'all shout out to Hard Place, man. Welcome to the family, Hard Place. I hope you follow me. Hit that that notification bell up top, man. Also spread the word about me so that way we can continue to get more and more people in. Now we're gonna go back to here. So it says this is back in July. And they was hosting a full event at the Lenox Square Mall. Yeah, that's where they still got all that. They got to have freaking metal detectors at the door now because of the last shooting in Lenox Mall earlier this year. But that's another story for another time. Okay. Now, Mayor Andrew Dickens said he want to add 250 new officers by the end of the year. He only got 140. Now, starting pay for officers in Atlanta is $48,500. Now they're talking about free housing. But here's the thing. Nobody wants to be a cop in Atlanta. You know why nobody don't want to be a cop in Atlanta? Because right now Atlanta is woke. So you go up here and you rough one of these damn wokians, okay, all of a sudden, this is what you get. A whole lot of bullshit. So people don't want to be a cop right now. And you got some people that don't care about that. You know, you got some people that really want to service their community and be a cop. And I respect that. But at the same time, it's still a gamble, because if you go out here being a cop and something happens and people don't like the situation of how it happens, you know, this it can all go south. And so I'm like anybody else, man. I would not want to be a cop right now in America. I'm sorry. I just wouldn't. Not right now. I mean, anybody that wants to go out there and save the world, that's fine, but I think you should do other things. This ain't it. Because being a cop now is dangerous. And I'm not talking about just about a criminal, but it's dangerous because of how the officials won't back you up. You get in these woke areas and they do that, you're done. So that's just what it is, man. I wouldn't want to be a cop right now in big cities like Atlanta, Houston, Texas, especially Los Angeles. Hell to the nah. Not with that woke stuff they got going on. It ain't gonna happen. Alright, guys, let's go up here. Let's look at some of these comments. I'm gonna randomly read them out. I'm gonna check and see if anybody did any donations. Give me 1 second here, guys, because I don't want to omit anyone. Because if you gave me a donation, I want to make sure that you are getting a shout out before we end this. Let's see here. And so far, I haven't seen anything came through. So yeah, I didn't see anything, so maybe it didn't. If you did, I appreciate you. But let's go ahead on and let's read some of these comments right quick. I'm going to randomly read them. Let's see here. L.A. Thorne said you have guys like Jason Black saying sarcastically that these artists were powerful. They have more influence than he does, and he's envious of that. Yeah. Let's see what else. People giving my wife kudos for having me for the rest of the evening. Thank you very much. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. Tommy Tabasco said, I like Atlanta. I'm in New Orleans and enjoy driving to Atlanta for a concert. Yeah, you still in the thick of New Orleans too, man. New Orleans is about to be the next city with all this chaos. Let's see. My boy Deshaun. Man, late for the party. Salute Joel Davis, Media Network and chat. Atomic says, Deshaun says it's very difficult to be a cop today due to the politicians and woke mob. That's true. New hard place. says Atlanta is like diabetes. Don't want a cure. There's bills and just controlling it. Yeah, you're right. And Atomic Tabasco said, Joe, I'm going to donate next payday. That's fine. I understand. We in inflation right now. I understand. Nobody can. People can give what you can. Hey, if you can't give, a like is free. A share is free. A comment is free. So just always remember that. All right, guys. Thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. Again, I want to give a shout out to everybody that has held me down for my anniversary again. Shout out to Lisa White for the last super chat of $20. Kelly Albert with the last super chat of $20. Okay, let me check that out, Deshaun. Let me get that. Let me go check that out. Thank you, Deshaun. I appreciate you for the $2 super chat, brother. For the $2 cash app. Thank you very much, man. $2 better than no dollars, baby. Again, like I said before, guys, continue to watch out for my streams. I should be doing another one Sunday. I don't know what time Sunday, but I'll get on the schedule and set it up so y'all can see it. After Sunday, I think I'll probably do another stream either Wednesday or Thursday. It's going to be on my day off. I handle it that way, or either that the night that I get off on before my day off, which will be Tuesday, I think. So I'll keep y'all posted. But either way it goes, please like, share, subscribe. Get in the comment section. Tell me what y'all think. Also, click on my end screen so that way we can continue to support the channel. I love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. I'm out this bitch.